I believe Victoria Mayor Lisa Helps is hardworking and dedicated. Unfortunately, she also has a deaf ear. It's really tragic to watch, especially what's happening right now as her council falls all over themselves in mishandling what's going on at Clover Point. Now, I lived very close to Clover Point for 23 years, and I can tell you, anyone who lives in that neighborhood knows that it's a wonderful place to drive down year-round, to sit and watch the waves. The wind comes battering across the point, and you enjoy this all from your nice, warm car. Everyone knows this apparently, except for Lisa Helps. And so Victoria Council first launches a proposal from staff that they're going to cut off all traffic. It's only going to be for pedestrians and cyclists. There's a hue and cry led by Stephen Andrew, the newly elected councillor, and Lisa Helps blinked. Well, sort of. They still got rid of most of the parking places. They put picnic tables on the west side of the point. Picnic tables that remain 99% empty. Anyone who's lived along Dallas Road or spent time down there can tell you that picnic tables at Clover Point is a bad idea. It's windy all the time, and windy and cold most of the time. And there have been a flood of angry letters, people very upset about this, going to the Times columnist. The TC's editor, Dave Obey, wrote, I thought, a very thoughtful column suggesting that the Clover Point fixes were unnecessary as there wasn't really anything broken. And, really, that would have been a good ending to this discussion. But no, Mayor Lisa Helps. She gets her back out of joint. She writes her own letter to the editor and says that she's very disappointed about this kind of response. And that, in fact, it really got under her skin. She says that she had appointed a seniors task force to help with issues of people having accessibility to the area, and that they had supported what she had planned. But I've spoken to somebody who was on that seniors committee, and they said they never made that recommendation about Clover Point. And so where does she go from there? She talks about the fact that there's an urban heat island created by cars out at the point, and that this is a serious ecological problem. And you sit back and think, I wonder if that's true. But now into the fray marches Andrew Weaver from the University of Victoria, the famous climatologist, and he's written in his own commentary, don't use climate change as a justification for bad ideas. And he's directing that right at the mayor and council. The former Green Party leader says urban heat islands, for example, have nothing to do with climate change. I guess he should know. So Weaver says that Helps's intolerance to dissent and competing views is no different from the extreme right who actually deny climate change. So he says, if you're a so-called person on the left, or as you like to call yourself, a progressive, you should take a long look in the mirror. And as for Lisa Helps, if you want to be a leader, the definition of leader is you're moving forward and people are actually marching behind you. You need most people to march behind you.